Welcome back, 7:43 on your Wednesday morning, and you're a hot topic among the medical community after the NFL banned teams from supplying them to their players. This video showing players using smelling salts. Many take a whiff right before they get ready to take the field. Now, to be clear, players can still use them, but they must now get them on their own.
So Aymet Demara, the clinical director at Scottsdale Recovery Center, joins us now in studio to talk about what this is. Initially, Aymet, good morning. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
I remember like years ago it was something that fighters used, boxers used in the ring, and then eventually it kind of branched out to other areas. What are smelling salts?
Well, it has it has chemicals and it has ammonia. I mean, it's been around for years, and it, at one point it was used medically. It was in a doctor's bags, and it was used for when people would pass out, and it would be, kind of like a substance that people would get, wake them up, right? And then after a while, it started to stop being used because of the chemicals that was in it. It started to be, okay, this is bad substance, we can't be using this, and then all of a sudden it started to go away, and then now we're starting to see that it's back up again, and it's okay, we don't know what's going on and why it's happening, and we might need to stay away from this because of what's in it and the fact that it does have ammonia in it.
So could that potentially, is that ammonia, I guess, bad for you? Because you mentioned it was kind of popular, kind of lost popularity, but now we're kind of seeing these trends again. I was looking on TikTok last night. You can buy it for like 22 bucks or something on Amazon, and there's all these videos of people kind of like trying it for the first time, and they really kind of, it like knocks them back.
It gives you a jolt, right? And so I think like there's a concern in the NFL about, are you suffering from a concussion? Are you not suffering from a concussion? Why do you need the jolt on the sideline? And so that's kind of one of the big concerns, right?
One thing that, it's something that I've seen, read, videos, same thing, right, is that a lot of individuals use it for like the energy jolt. I think the bigger concern that I've seen that the NFL might be looking at is the counteract with the concussion issue, right? The NFL's biggest thing is they look into, concussions and research and, what can cause a concussion. If there's an issue counteracting with that, I feel like that's their biggest problem and concern. So if there's any issues with that, they want to be able to remove that as a potential barrier. Is that the salts that can potentially be it? I don't know. And so being able to remove that as a barrier, I think that's their biggest problem, and that's, if it's that, then they might be, that's why a big reason why they might be removing that.
Can you get can you become, used to using the ammonia, like the salts, where it has to become a regular thing every day, like almost like an addiction?
I'd say if anything, it's just the feeling and being dependent on like that energy, like jolt feeling, if anything, like enjoying that feeling and just being able to like every day, like love that, like every day getting used to that wake up, like jolt energy, getting used to that. I mean, who wouldn't, right? Like just waking up, getting used to that energy and depending on that feeling for sure. And just needing that, especially when you're days on end, being tired and workouts and all of that, just needing that and relying on that 100%. Yeah.
Well, thanks for this wealth of information. If folks want to get more information about what you do, how can folks get a hold of you?
We have a website, scottsdalerecovery.com. We are on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and our website. And then we also have our phone number, which is 188-NO-DRUGS.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.